All right, you big goofballs. How is everybody? Pretty good. At the urging of some lifelong friends and some kind of new ones, I put together this page. We call it The Reality of a Cleburne Kid, after my hometown of Cleburne, Texas, where I wasn't really born there. I moved there in my early teens. I think I was 13 or 14. My father was a motorcycle dealer there. But I grew up there. And the bonds I made there are lifelong. I've got people I haven't seen in 30 years that I've rekindled with on Facebook. So Cleburne is my hometown. But more importantly, a lot of the ways that I think and feel came from that time in Cleburne, Texas, which at the time was just this inky-dinky little place, the big job. If you went to work for Santa Fe, you were doing pretty good. I think you could work for Brown and Root or Rubbermaid. I think that's where Chris Reagan's mom worked. I think that, those were the big jobs to have. But my whole mentality of the way that I speak now and the way that I think of things kind of came from my roots there in this little town just south of Fort Worth. Radio kind of passed me by. And, I had a really great run, got to go to the majors. I had a good time with that. And got to do some time on stage doing stand-up. But that part of my life's kind of passed me by, but I've still got a lot to say. I still have a lot to say. Radio's gone completely downhill. They'd rather pipe in talent from across the country than to have anybody that knows what they're doing that's actually live there. So I won't get to do it that way, but maybe I can do it here. So maybe we'll hang out here together. Maybe you'll kind of dig what I say, and I'm sure I'll ruffle some feathers, but the good news is we can always talk about it. And if I do, we'll talk about it like adults and we'll get past it. That's kind of the way I roll. But anyway, maybe you'll like what you hear. Maybe you'll share it with your friends and they'll come along and they'll like the page. And this can be my little world here. This can be my little place. Since I can't be on the radio really anymore, doesn't look like I can anyway. Maybe this can be my vent. This can be my little space, my little place in the world where we can hang out and we can just kind of visit and talk. And you can give me your topics, give me your thoughts, give me the things you want to talk about, give me the things you want to hear the opinions on. We'll run it. I ain't scared. If you've been around me long enough, you know I'm not scared. So anyway, those of you that are already here, I'm just watching the likes pop up on the screen over here. This is really awesome. You guys make a guy feel loved. That's really cool. Anyway, welcome to The Reality of a Cleburne Kid. Talk to you guys again soon. Good night.